2001 Malibu Sunsetter LXi, sitting on a 22-foot tandem axle Sweetwater trailer. And as we'll make our way around, just pointing out some things about the boat. It is a 2001, so there's nicks and scratches here and there. So we got a little bit here in the gel coat, some down there. New graphics on the side, so it looks nice and fresh here. But we scratched there. And the trailer, obviously, got a couple paint chips and the grip tape over that Malibu boat's a little faded. Then we go up to right at the top deck here. Pretty good chunk out of the side here. But nothing too crazy to worry about. So coming towards the tail end, we've got the nice teak platform here, and then you've got a little latch opening here to address that wedge. So it's just a manual adjustment here in the middle. You just pull the pins in, and then you can slide it down just to help adjust the wake. So that is the platform, and right here is the little shower cap for when you might need a shower out on the water. But just coming back around, we do have, if you can see this here, a little crack in the coat here. So we got obviously the gas tank here, but same thing over on this side of the trailer. The grip tape here is slightly fading out, and so we'll keep making our way. It's a great looking boat. Right in here, a couple scratches here and there. Making our way, good, decent little mark here, a couple marks here and there. But then we look at that nice big factory Titan tower with the factory blue bimini. Looks really nice. All right, and we will make our way inside. Check out the interior. So, getting to the interior of the 2001 Sunsetter LXi. Standing here on the teak platform, and we went over this little latch here to adjust your wedge. So you're just kind of reaching down there and grabbing the little knobs, pulling them in, and shifting down or up wherever it's started to kind of help you with that wake. So then we go to this transom storage back here, or the sun pad. It's great storage and also great for laying out. So right now we've got this used for cover storage. We got vents on the back. And of course you've got right in here you've got the little baggies, maybe for some ropes or gloves or anything you need for those. Great little handrail on the back for when you're getting up out of the boat or out of the water. Alright, so on the back, I did want to say we have this little clip here that is that's kind of locked up on us. So right now we've just been keeping it closed. But we'll get on into the boat here and check out the interior. So with it being a 2001 boat, the interior definitely has aged well, I would say. Now we do have little things like this. We got the blue. I don't know if you'd call it a scrape, but some type of blue on this upholstery. And we'll get on in. So the rear seats, they have been redone as far as the upholstery goes. So the seats look just about new. They look really great. But then you go to the seat back. Got some scratches here on the deck. And we'll make our way around. Some clear wear and tear here on the stitching, but it's holding together well. Make our way around, just couple smudges here and there, you know, a little faded. You know, a good handrail here, and what you saw on the exterior as well. We've got this little crack here on the top deck. So while we're here, we'll take a look at these. We got 2 speakers in the back. So these 2 speakers, 1 and 1. There we go. All right, nice. Take a seat here. We got good cup holders down here for some on-water beverages if we need. And then we'll make our way up to. So we've got 2 storage lockers here for quick access. So maybe not a long-term storage, but more or less short-term, and it's had its wear. So little saggy on the storage, but you know, still gonna be useful. You got the same thing over here as well. So just a nice area to put whatever you need for the day, or you know, whatever you plan to store. So we'll take a look at the engine right here. So just pop up the engine hatch. Electronic fuel injection. So this engine, the Inmar Monsoon, 5.7 liter, 320 horsepower. Pretty good looking engine, and it runs quick. It puts you on plane quicker than you want sometimes, I guess. All right, and we got the ski pylon here. So pretty standard there. Now on the cover for the engine, you know, we do have a couple little nicks in the upholstery. Nothing huge. It'll, you know, create a tear, but just a couple, you know, something sharp was poking it or something. So get down to the cockpit area with our Helm Seat here. So we'll start here with the dash, well, I guess you could call it the window frame. Definitely a lot of chipping. So the paint has chipped quite a bit here on the frame. So as you see all the way around, mirror there. Got the chip paint. And then we make our way to the Helm Seat. You'll see just little smudges here and there, obvious wear and tear. You know, it's a used boat, so a couple smudges on the seat, but still held up pretty darn well at the helm, I guess you'd say. On this seat, I guess you'd call it the captain's seat, or next to the captain. We've got a couple smudges here and there, right down here, and then a couple smudges here, one here, and then just a little tear in the vinyl. Let's see if I can get a good angle on it. Yeah, just a little bit there, and then we've got our little glove box. Pretty straightforward there. You've got a little outlet there. Put that down, 2 cup holders here. All right, as we sit down in the driver's seat, you got your horn here, and we've got our nav lights, anchor lights, dash lights, and then our shower. Should we be using that? Accessory lights, and then you've got your stereo right here, the bilge pump, and you got your blower here. Now the Speedo and pickup switches here, these are basically used for a secondary speed calibration. If for some reason you think the boat isn't going the speeds that it should be, or it's not reading right, this is a way to calibrate it yourself as well. So 2 pickups on the rear, so it's just figuring out which one you're going to read off of, and then if you want to confirm, you'll just swap over to the second pickup, and you can see if your speeds are pairing up together. And right here, kind of as you're sitting, it's a little loose here. The fitting just isn't quite there, but it doesn't really move too much when you're driving, so you're pretty good on that part. We got a nice stereo here. Just an easy flip up, plug-in auxiliary. I believe it's Bluetooth as well, so that's nice. Obviously, kill switch, and you can have a little room down there for some storage if you got anything you need to store under there. But good looking dashes here. It's very clean, straightforward. RPMs, miles per hour. You got your fuel, voltage, engine, temp, and oil. And then obviously your depth meters. And we will, while you're here, sitting in the driver's seat, you can check for your drain plugs down there. So, got a little water after cleaning. So, but yep, send a drain plug there. All right. And we've got two very easily accessible netting for storage. Easy, smaller, probably smaller items to store in there. Great little mirror that is actually screwed into the center window. So we'll open that up. We've got a nice looking Malibu wind dam here to kind of protect you on those windy days. But like I mentioned, with the windows being, or the window frames being slightly scratched up, it's going to do some damage to the tower when you're opening this. So when you open it, it'll end up sitting right on that tower. So as I pull it back, you'll see, it's making those scratch marks. So you're going to get that with this. But yeah, and then when you put this back down, sometimes it will not sit well. So you have to maybe push one side in first before actually getting it to close and lock down. So moving into the bow, this one of the bow seats has been basically refurbished in a way. We reskinned one of the seats in the bow, so new upholstery there. But then we can run through. We got this little tear here. Color change here, looks like a pink stain or something. Nice little cup holder up front, and you got nice little grab rails on either side. So keep making our way down the upholstery. Just your standard used boat wear and tear on the seats, little discoloration on top. But we'll make it to the front. Got a little tear here. A couple tears up front. Nothing super major, but of course, you've got your lines on the upholstery that somebody's jumping in and out of the boat and just kind of scratches it in a way. So you've got two compartments in the bow that are great for storage or maybe some snacks, whatever you're feeling for that day. But so yeah, two great little storage areas right here. Let's open the seats. So we got great storage under these seats. I'll show you here. So as you see, pass-through storage all up in the front. So all the way to this seat here. Just put that back. And obviously, as you see me sitting in here, good leg room. Good leg room. Nice and open up here. Seats just sit back quite well. And yeah, so looking at looking at the tower, we've got the Titan factory tower with the factory blue bimini. Looks really good with the blue of the boat. And the tower does have its scratches, just from being used since 2001. So tried to show you a bit of each. Let me see if I can't open this. So as I mentioned, it's gonna sit on that tower there, and we've seen those scratches, but little things on the tower, little ding here. The mount isn't too bad. It's solid, but little scratches like this. Same with the windshield frame. It's gonna have a little paint. I'd say a little more than a little, but paint chippings. Certainly not gonna interrupt my lake day. And then let's make our way back. So taking a look at the bimini, it's definitely been used. You can see a lot of, not, I wouldn't say these are scratch marks, but just things rubbing up against the bimini. It's going to do that to the fabric, but still sits well. The bimini attaches right up here. So just a little screw in, screw out, and then you'll fold it back. Down here is the clip. You just pop this off when you're done. So we'll put that back on. There we go. This boat has great, handles as far as, riding the boat. You've got, one here, one in the back, and then one on the other side. Good for rough rides if you really need to hang on. Something I always mention, it's right at the driver's seat. It does get a little tight. So as far as having a boat full of people, just guiding traffic as best as possible, because it's going to be a pretty tight fit to go through here. But if everybody's in the water, you're not going to have a problem with that. So one more thing to mention, just about these seats in the back. They're great for storage. And also the middle seat can just be removed temporarily for maybe a larger walkthrough. So you got a lot of people getting on and off the boat. You can save a seat's upholstery a little bit by removing it for a day or something. Just something to think about. But yeah, this is the 2001 Malibu Sunsetter LXi. Feel free to contact us, N3 Boatworks. 317-845-9253.